We all play in the basement.
My basement got flooded.
Actually?
Yeah.
By what?
Water.
No, I mean like when? Like, was there like a storm?
I don't really know. It just kind of like happened, but like there was like our neighbor said it like it just like happened, but like there was like something stuck in like the sewage, like the size of like a dog, and so I think that it caused like water to go through like.
That's crazy. Oh, so it's from your like pipes, like in your house?
Yeah.
Like something like burst or something?
No, I don't know. Well, because like our concrete was like cracked underneath the rug and stuff, so it was probably like already cracked, and then because of the blockage, probably caused water to go. Because I remember I was playing Fortnite and the where my feet were just started getting soaked.
Yeah.
Like it was just wetting the rug.
I had something like that. Like it was like, and it was almost bad because it was like, it was almost like we were about to leave the house, and I go downstairs, or no, I'm upstairs with my mom in the morning, and we're about to leave the house, and we just hear like some like loud noise from the basement where my boiler is, and we run downstairs to the boiler, and it's like hot, like steaming water just shooting all onto the ground like in front of us, and I had to like leave like right then. I was like going to school, so my parents figured it out, but like,
oh yeah,
it was crazy. It just burst
when like the basement was flooded. We had my dad he had to light like the boiler because we didn't have any hot water.
Yeah,
and the water was unlighted.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
My mom like emailed. Well, it was just construction. She emailed them, and like a guy came in like September, and he said like 12 weeks, and it's been way over 12 weeks.
He still doesn't come? That's crazy.
And then they just like a week ago they assigned us a person, and they have to a different person has to come to look at it now.
Wow.
Like the 12 weeks was before Christmas break when it was supposed to be over, and then he said after break. He said after break, and my mom thought she was talking about Halloween break or something, because like that makes way more sense because that's 12 weeks. He's like, no, after Christmas break. So it's literally.
That's crazy. Those guys are such like, I don't know. Whatever. Let's get some intro music.
That's good.
What?
That was good.
Yeah, that was good. What is up, everyone? Welcome to episode 2 of The Tripod. Today, Cole's not here, Gabe's not here, but we have our first guest, and his name is
Matt.
Yeah, his name's Matt, and we're just gonna do the normal updates that we would do with Cole and Gabe, but neither of them could make it today. So
They say if you don't dip, you trip.
yeah. Yeah, let's get right into it.
And Cole really just gave up on us 6 a.m.
Yeah, it was a little late cancellation. A lot of stuff going on though for this episode. We got some nice stuff to talk about. We have the NFL playoffs.
I mean, the first thing we'd like to get into is obviously what's going wrong with the Celtics recently.
They
lost to the Raptors, who have 10 wins for the entire season. They had 9 before that game. That is a very bad loss to have. And I think it might have been by double digits too.
Yeah, no, it was I forget the final score, but it was definitely not. Tatum and Jaylen Brown both played horribly.
Like 97 to 110. We lost by 13 points.
Yeah, it's horrible.
10 and 31 Raptors. Yeah.
It's
That's so bad, but honestly, they are getting a lot more hate than I think they deserve.
Well, I mean, especially Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, they had a combined 26 points. Tatum with 16 and Jaylen Brown with 10.
I mean, yeah, that's terrible, but you look at the standings, we are 28 and 12. We were the 3rd overall seed in the entire NBA. So
Yeah.
it's not like we're a bad team. And being that, the Grizzlies have been surprisingly doing good. They've been they've been really under the radar this season.
Yeah.
You see, oh my God, yesterday, do you see the Zach Edey and Ja Morant both posterized Zach Edey in the same game.
Actually?
Both with Victor Wembanyama.
Posted Wemby, yeah.
Yeah, like Zach Edey was like a standing, but like Ja Morant I think did it twice, but I think one of them didn't count. Or I don't know if it was the same one, but there's like a tough flick because he like threw it in kind of, so he was like
Yeah.
he was like
Yeah,
up
yeah,
against
I
it,
saw that. Yeah.
It was such a good play. Oh my god.
He's a stud.
Yeah.
Dude's a freak.
Yeah, but no one's talked about how they're the third seed in the Western Conference. Holy cow.
They're third in the West.
Yeah, look it up. 26 and 15. No one has talked about them the whole season.
Yeah, so
The Nuggets are I think the Nuggets might be the best team at closing games.
at closing games.
Yeah, they're probably the best fourth quarter team.
Well, in the West, OKC by a mile, number one.
Yeah.
Like just best team in the West. 6.5 games. It's ridiculous. I'm terrified of them. They beat the Celtics in their last matchup.
Mm-hmm.
They're terrifying. Shea's terrifying, and I'm pretty sure he's like moving up rapidly on MVP voting. So I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure he's number one now for MVP.
Honestly, it should be him, Jokic, Giannis, Tatum. Like those four, I think it should be the combination.
Yeah, that's who I would say.
I think Giannis has really been, ever since like last season, he's kind of injured. In the past few years, he's been really going under the radar on the MVP. Like, no one's really been done it.
Yeah, just because Jokic has been such a freak. It's hard to like not give it to Jokic. But what is he at? Like 33 points now? Giannis 32, something like that.
What's averaging?
Points per game. It's ridiculous.
He's very good in the ISO though. When he's backing down, he can do anything with it. Like obviously he's an MVP player, and that's where he takes all his shots basically. But like it's insane. Like I've watched it in person.
Yeah.
It's elite.
Oh, you have? What'd you see? Celtics Bucks?
Mm-hmm.
That's such a sick game. I wanted to see one of those for a while. Those are sick.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I
have a picture with me and my friend, and like I walked in with the wind, and I looked so cooked in the picture. Yeah, but it was so cold that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
it's been really. I mean, now it's really cold too.
Honestly, the Cavs and the Thunder could be two generational teams, and I mean generational. 33 and 6. Any other year, you'd be the one seed undisputed.
Who'd you say? OKC and Cavs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cavs are going for records. They're
34
ridiculous.
and 5 and 33 and 6. Insane.
That's crazy.
The other thing I don't like is that like everyone talks about like the Cavs have like one of the best win percentages of all time. The Thunder's just one game behind. They could both end.
They could definitely pull ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. They could end both their teams at this rate could probably end with 70 wins.
Yeah. Probably. But the thing with the Cavs is injuries. Like that's just what's killed them in the past. And I don't know. I feel like I've been saying this all season now, and I'm losing hope on them getting injured. Obviously, as a Celtics fan, we're hoping for them to get injured, and so I'm losing hope because we're months into the season now. And
it's not like they're bad at playoffs. Donovan Mitchell is very clutch. I remember.
Oh my God,
last year they were all injured, and it was basically just Donovan Mitchell, and he only played like 3 games, but like he
held his own. Yeah.
He didn't just hold his own. He was like. He made them win, I think, one of those games.
Yeah.
And second he got injured, obviously they fell to pieces. But Darius Garland has really had a bounce back season this year.
Oh my God, yeah. He was an all-star a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Then he had his like couple falling off seasons.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming back. Cole is a giant Darius Garland fan. I don't know if he's talked about that with you yet.
No, he hasn't. But he's probably a big fan because like you go to the shifty community, a lot of people study.
He's a big like point guard.
Small point guard. He's a small point guard.
Shifty sniper.
Like
Speaking of sniping, when we played the Cavs, him and Donovan Mitchell didn't miss a shot in the fourth quarter. It was ridiculous. And from the free throw line, they didn't miss a shot. But when we just played Toronto, we were horrible from the line, as a team, and that Pritchard was missing them. And then go back 2 games. I forget who we played. It was when we won by 1.
Yeah.
It was
The Celtics have to
the Pelicans. When we played the Pelicans, we were up by 3. They sent Jason Tatum to the line. He missed them both. And then the Pelicans got the ball, scored 2. And then they were only down 1.
Yeah, then didn't Derek White drop it? Yeah.
Derek White tried to call timeout, got the 5-second violation, and
sucks.
The Pelicans ended up losing, but that was still way too close. And that's just their problems. It's just stupid stuff like that, like getting a 5-second violation or missing the free throws at the line.
We have so much depth, and I think we should just use it more. I feel like we give Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown, we give him like 2 less minutes, but like we can really.
We're relying on them too much, and we
can really let our other players come through, shine, let them see how the offense works, and really work around that.
Yeah, exactly. Like when we,
and we're shooting way too many threes too. It's like,
so that's what wins us our games. It's when we're good from 3, when we have a good night from 3, we win, and when we have a bad night, we lose. It's really unpredictable, especially this season. Last season, it was a lot easier. I feel like it was just a blowout win every game. This season, it might just be like a mental thing kind of for them.
But people always talk about how Jason Tatum doesn't realize he's 6'8", but like if you actually watch him, he actually goes to the paint a good amount of the time. Like I know like all the clips are just him chucking up threes, but like, if you actually like watch the game, he definitely goes to the paint a good amount.
He gets to the rim, and that's how he gets like his sneaky high scoring games. Like he'll just decide randomly that he's gonna go to the paint. His problem is jacking up a 3 when it's like the quarter's about to end.
Like you watch the Celtics game, and it's like he really doesn't look like he's making a giant impact, but like by the end of the game, he's made a massive impact. Where like someone like Giannis, they give him the ball every play. It's like, you do your thing, he works. Same with Jokic. Like Jokic really like operates everything.
He runs the team.
He can triple-double every game by operating things. And him and Russell Westbrook, amazing.
Oh my God, yeah. When we played the Nuggets, Russ had like 25 points. He like led the team.
Yeah.
You would just never expect that. If you just looked at Russ's past few seasons, you would just never expect that to happen this season.
Jokic is so good
at bringing his teammates up.
Yeah,
Jokic's
passing ability is elite, same with his scoring ability. So
better than elite.
He can get Russ cuts. He's a very fast player. He can get open on most of the cuts, and Jokic can connect with him on almost all those cuts. So he can feed off layups, and he's a great all-around player. They call him Mr. Triple-Double for a reason. I mean, he's getting triple-doubles left and right. Like him and Jokic are both getting triple-doubles in the same game.
They should just be the triple-double twins at this point.
What
do you have for like NBA predictions? Like,
today?
No, well, today too. Yeah, we tonight Suns take on the Wizards, Pacers, Pistons. Oh, Cavs Thunder. That's a good game. That was the big game for tonight. What do we think about that? So that will decide which team pulls ahead, pretty much. This is a big game for the league.
If the Thunder manage to win, then they're even. They're even record.
Yeah.
But if the Cavs win, they get that one. They get 2 games ahead.
Exactly.
And they've won on them twice in a row.
Yeah. So this is a big game for the league. What do you think?
I'm looking at the Cavs right now, and it's like, they have no injuries right now. They have,
if they've
Ty Jerome's, Imani Bates. Oh, Imani Bates, he's pretty good, yeah. And then Luke Travers.
OKC still has no Chet, so that's obviously a killer. But like,
honestly, like
they've been operating.
He's a great player, but I don't think anyone's really talking about how much he's been out. He missed his whole first season due to an injury. Last season was his first season, which he did good at, and he's been injured almost all the season. So he's been in the league for.
They're still operating without him.
He's been in the league for 3 years. And I think he's probably played under 82 games.
Yeah, if he gets past those injuries, it's similar to the Cavs. They're just gonna be unstoppable.
Oh, Hartenstein, amazing pickup by the way.
Yeah, he's good. He's hurt though. He's hurt for tonight.
Oh my! Then I see the Cavs taking it away, because if they have one of their 2 centers, they're the best team in the league. They're probably the best team in the league.
Okay, see?
Yeah, Hartenstein and Chet haven't played together all season.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because Chet's been hurt for like the whole season. Once they come back, that's just what I'm scared of. Once Chet's back, the fact that they're operating without him, without Chet, and once he comes back, it's just gonna be ridiculous.
Even like Hartenstein, like I think between Hartenstein and Chet, like this is old knowledge. This could be out, but they had like 2 losses. They were like 20-2 when they had like Chet was like 9-1 when they had him, and then Hartenstein was like 18-1 when they had him. So imagine them two putting them together.
It would be crazy. Yeah, they have.
They create just 2 massively good lineups.
The double big lineup also works. That's working for the Celtics. I saw something for Luke Cornett, some stat. He's So they've been doing the double big lineup. They're putting in Luke Cornett and Kristaps Porzingis at the same time, and
They
now
had to let Porzingis take more shots.
And now Luke Cornett, he's the 4th in the NBA for like all around ratings for offensive and defensive ratings like combined. He's 4th in the NBA. That's ridiculous, and that's all because of this double big lineup. So if Luke Cornett can do that, imagine how good Hartenstein and Chet would be on a double big lineup.
Yeah.
Or they just run them in different shifts, and they have 2 dominant bigs in each shift.
Yeah, or you can just do a mix of both.
Exactly.
By the time you figure out one lineup, they have another one to go you.
Exactly.
You get to the fourth quarter, a few minutes left, they can just throw in that other lineup.
Yeah.
You cannot defeat them.
Yeah, they're scary. What do you think? Who do you think takes it tonight? Did you say
I said Cavs all the way
because the injuries?
Yeah, they don't have one of their bigs. Obviously they're an amazing team. You can't go 33-6 without that, but
yeah.
But it's not like they're so underdogs in this. It's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, it will definitely be a good game. We're definitely gonna be watching that.
Yeah, who do you think's gonna win it?
I'm gonna agree with you. I think without their bigs, that's hard to take, and without any Cavs injuries, I don't know how they're gonna stop the Cavs.
Also, no hate. I think the only way I see the Cavs losing is if Darius Garland has a terrible game and has one of those 2 for 20 shooting games.
Yeah.
But he's also been elite this season. I think he could be an all-star.
Yeah.
The Cavs could have 4 all-stars.
Yeah, they could.
Yeah. But the Thunder also what's his name? Lou Dort. He might be one of the best defender in the league.
He's up there. Him,
when we versed the Thunder and Jaylen Brown had 15 at half and he didn't score for the rest of the game, stuff like that. No other player in the league's doing that right now.
Me and Cole had a lot of conversations about best guards in the league. Obviously, there's Dyson Daniels. He's getting 3 steals.
He's nowhere near best guard though.
No, not best guard, but defending on the defending end.
No, the thing is, the defense I think is very important. But if you can't play offense, you actually restrict your team from scoring. I feel more than you.
But if you're a liability on defense, then you're just completely giving the other team a hole to target. That's how we beat the Mavericks in the finals. We just literally targeted Luka on the offensive end, and he's a liability on defense.
I'm saying you don't even if you're just a mid defender, you just don't get scored on that much. You can play your D, you can play offense. You're way better than someone who can play defense and can just hold their own on offense. Because you hold your own on offense, you're getting no special plays out of them. It's you're getting a shot or an open layup. You're getting nothing special.
But what would you rather, run a 4-man offense or a 4-man defense?
4-man defense.
You'd rather run a 4-man defense.
Wait, no.
To have 4 people that can play defense versus having 4 people that play offense.
If you have 4 people that can play offense, it's you can definitely score with 4 people on offense. But that person, if they don't really know what they're doing, they're disrupting the other people.
Yeah. And
honestly, you can have
it goes both ways.
You can have 1-2 elite defenders, and they can hold down the fort pretty well.
Yeah, that's basically what the Cavs do.
Yeah.
Jared Allen and
the paint's on locks, and they try to guard the perimeter basically.
Yeah.
No one wants to take the mid-range shot, but my glorious king SGA. No, but he's actually so good.
Yeah, he's definitely. MVP caliber.
He 100% is. He was last year too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who do you see winning the NFL games?
Oh, shifting gears to the NFL.
Yeah, mainly the main one I'm looking at right now is.
Well, let's go over who's playing right now.
The main 2 is the AFC ones: the Ravens, Bills, and Chiefs and Texans.
Ravens, Bills. So Ravens, Bills. That's another great game coming out.
Sunday the 19th. So this Sunday.
This Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs is on Saturday, but for the NFC. I just see Lions, Eagles. Those 2 teams are winning. I don't think there should be really much of a thing. Although,
the Vikings losing to the Rams in a
sad.
It's
the Buccaneers
very unexpected.
The Buccaneers, I think it was the Buccaneers. It's their 5th, or no, it's the Steelers. this is the Steelers' 5th year in a row leaving the playoffs in the first round.
That's so depressing.
You know,
There's just
honestly, they should get away from Russell Wilson and go to Justin Fields because it's like he's younger, he has he's potential, and he was doing just as well. It's not like
they need a change. They need a big change.
And it's like he's better for long term, so I think they should switch to him.
Yeah. There's no point.
I mean, to be fair, they are up against the Ravens, so I mean, the Ravens.
They
so
had
it's
no
not
chance
like
anyway.
it's not like they're up against
I mean, a big game in the so we can start from the top. So we have Ravens, Bills, Texans, Chiefs, Rams, Eagles,
I think
Commanders,
we
Lions.
we start from the bottom because
I got you.
So we got Lions for the Lions Commanders, Eagles for the Eagles Rams.
So unless it's a giant upset, the Lions beat the Commanders and the Eagles beat the Rams, and I think it's as simple as that.
Like the betting odds are crazy for this too.
The Rams Vikings upset was crazy.
Yeah, but they're not. No, you're not doing it twice in a row.
Yeah,
Yeah. So then Texans Chiefs. Honestly, the Chiefs have been this season, but they've only been really winning by one possession. But
you think they'll lose to the Texans?
No, not at all.
So you think
I think they'll take that one possession win and they'll do it.
Yeah.
But I think it's.
I want them to lose.
Yeah, I mean, if calls don't go their way, I do think they can lose because I do think a lot of not every game. Obviously,
we're not going to get into the controversy, but
obviously not every game. But they've definitely had a few games where calls won them the game.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, that happens to everyone.
Not as much as them though.
Yeah,
they're probably the worst 16-1 team of all time.
Wow, that's I mean.
No, I saw a stat. There's 3 other teams that did it, and there's 2 other teams, and both of them had an average win of 14. They had an average win of 3 points. They won they won every game within one possession basically.
Yeah, I mean, a win's a win.
If you're 16-1,
I'm not gonna try and defend the Chiefs. I'm not a Chiefs fan, but no, I still do think the Chiefs take it.
The Lions are making it to the Super Bowl, and they're going to be versing the Eagles in the semifinals.
And you think the Lions beat the Eagles?
100%.
All right. So we have Lions coming out of the NFC.
Lions are probably the best team in the league, yeah.
Ravens take on the Bills. What do you think? Did you say Bills?
I haven't said anything, yeah. Honestly, I think the Bills definitely can win it, but hasn't their defense been very injured recently?
The Ravens?
No, Bills.
Oh. I don't know. Have they?
I thought they have. But, yeah, the Bills are a very amazing offense. So, I think Josh Allen does...
Crazy offense. But this is the 2 best quarterbacks in the league right now. The 2
it's
MVPs pretty much.
Yeah. So, I think this will literally be... This will either come down to defense or the quarterbacks. I think mainly defense. I think defense is going to be a very big factor. That's
because the quarterbacks are so close. The offenses are both crazy.
I mean... They both have good wide receivers too. I mean, the Bills actually they're kind of not the best wide receivers, but they can do more than just hold their weight. And with the Ravens, they have Zay Flowers and Derrick Henry was an amazing pickup. So both of them are very set on offense.
Crazy pickup.
So as long as they play their game, don't let themselves get disrupted by other things. I definitely think it will be a deciding factor of defense. And if it goes to defense, I think the Ravens could win it if it goes to defense.
The Ravens have a crazy defense.
Yeah, if it goes to defense, I think the Ravens will win it.
Yeah.
But I don't think I know if Josh Allen will just let this happen.
Or he'll just throw 3 picks.
Yeah, no, but I mean, he's gone out to the Chiefs.
I don't know. Who are we trusting in a clutch game? Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen? Because you could say the same thing for Lamar Jackson and just say, I don't think Lamar Jackson will let this happen.
No, I feel like it's way more common with Josh Allen though.
What?
Just letting that stuff happen. I think Derrick Henry might be able to push him ahead. So I think the Ravens actually got this. My gut's telling me Bills, but when I'm thinking about this, I say Ravens. But again, this is gonna be a close match. We don't really know who's gonna win.
Be a great game.
Yeah, it will. 100%. There's no doubt in my mind it will be a great game. But
and then our last game we have is
we already talked about all them.
But I mean
Chiefs Texans. It's the one we really haven't cut.
Yeah, we haven't really talked much about them.
I think the Chiefs are just gonna continue doing their voodoo magic and just take it over.
Take it.
Yeah.
So then we have Lions coming out of the NFC, and then we have Ravens playing the Chiefs in the AFC.
Yeah.
And what do you think about that?
Ravens, Chiefs.
You think more voodoo magic?
I don't know what's gonna happen. All I know is that I just don't think the Chiefs are winning the Super Bowl. I don't know where they're gonna lose. I don't know where they're gonna go
so
wrong.
You think the voodoo magic ends?
Yeah, I do definitely think it's gonna end. It's gonna be.
All right, then I guess we leave it at that. We don't know who comes out of the.
Yeah, I mean.
Who comes out of the AFC, but NFC we got the Lions.
The Detroit team's been doing amazing this year.
Yeah.
The Pistons started off like 4-0. Like I know they're still not a great team necessarily, but compared to what they were last year they were like worst team of all time. This year,
they were horrible. They were.
And I think Cade Cunningham's a giant part of that. And he was an All-Star last year, right?
I mean, yeah, it's about time.
They're the 7th seed. Like I just went to check what they were, and I instantly scrolled to the bottom because that's just like I had.
They're not at the bottom
and
anymore.
They're the 7th seed. I scrolled all the way to the bottom, and I could only see like the
7th seed in the
10
league.
to 15 seed, and I'm like, dude, they're not. Am I bugging? Are they in the West? No, they were the 7th seed. They're obviously we put them in the West, probably different. They're barely above 50, which is not great, but at the end of the day, they would still be. They'd be tied for the 8th seed in the West. So no matter what conference they're in there.
I think they're the 8th seed, right? Not the 7th.
No, they're the 7th. But if they were in the West, they'd be the 8th seed.
Oh, yeah.
No, but the Warriors, they've really fallen off. They started off like amazing. They started off like 10-3 or something. And I remember I know they started off really good because I remember Dallas. He on his story, I have a screenshot of it. He goes, the Warriors are doing so amazing this season. They're definitely gonna make it to they're probably gonna make it to the playoffs. And I'm like, he said, Buddy Hield been doing so amazing this season. The Warriors might make the playoffs again. And I remember I screenshot that. I'm like,
I saw that too.
I'm like, no way, Jose. Like because I remember before the season, I saw the Buddy Hield cycle, and right now we're really seeing that Buddy Hield cycle is real. He does good the first 10 games, then he's just a roadblock, and then you just wonder why you wanted him. I saw a stat the other day. It was people talking about it, like a different podcast, and it was like I think it was an old stat from like a few years ago, but like it was like he was shooting like 42%. I mean, 42% is not terrible, but
it's good. It's all right.
I saw a stat the other day. LaMelo Ball is like tied for Michael Jordan for most shots per minute, and he's shooting 42%. But LaMelo Ball is doing. You look at his stats. I think he's averaging close to a double-double. Yeah, he's averaging 30 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds, 5.5 rebounds, 7.5. Yeah.
Where'd that come from? Just randomly?
No, he's always had it. He just had bad ankle injuries. Speaking of ankle injuries, let's go to Bronny James. Oh my God, that boy's a bucket. Nah, but Bronny James, like, that did not connect at all. But Bronny James. I haven't heard about him in the G League since his beginning. I don't
know anything about Bronny James.
He's been doing great. He had 14 points. He's averaging 15 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. It's not bad. Honestly, I feel like 6'3", 210 pounds, like that's like a normal person. I feel like every 6'3" guard, I feel like they're always like 150 or something. I feel like they're always so light. But yeah. Well, speaking of the Lakers, the California Wildfires have been going crazy recently. I saw on the news that 11% of them was only could cover up 11% of them.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, and my stepbrother, he goes, that's crazy that 89% of them are still up there and running.
Yeah, it's horrible. I saw the Lakers head coach.
His house burned down.
His whole house got burned down. He has like kids too.
Yeah, no, I saw that, and I was like, dang, I feel bad. First comment goes, he's rich. He can just buy it back. It's like, it's horrible, dude, like, oh my God, that's not what you're saying.
Kids. They lost they had like a jersey collection, like a whole like NBA like jersey collection. Their kids, they lost all their stuff from like 10 years of just.
Yeah, honestly, if
owning that house.
Yeah, if I was to live in California, I'd move out right now. Like, I honestly.
But how are you just gonna leave everything you've ever known?
It's only like one region, but like, I would try to leave. I would try to, cause maybe not California.
I'm sure they're trying to, but just imagine leaving everything you know.
No,
it's horrible.
No,
it's
like
horrible.
If your house hasn't burned down yet, I moved like not out of California, but like there's like a certain region that's really burning. I try to just move, like 20, 50 miles away. Nothing too substantial, but like, you want to get some distance on that. Yeah. It's terrible though.
It's horrible.
I mean,
like thousands of houses.
Especially because some people are purposely setting these fires. It's crazy.
Really?
Yeah. I think.
Oh.
Like, cause like there's been like 5 different causes.
And have you heard about like how bad like the wind is over there?
It's obviously terrible.
Cause it's like so they have like the fires. They have the fires and like super crazy winds.
Yeah.
So the wind like sucks the fire up and it's just making like crazy like it's not actually a tornado, but it's like a fire like tornado, but it's obviously not actually a tornado.
The thing about fires is like they don't get, especially with all that wind, they're not just gonna naturally get weaker ever. Like
they're just gonna keep growing.
It could rain for like 2 days straight and they'll probably still be there.
Because there's so many.
Yeah. But LAPD arrests 2 people who admit to setting fires outside of wildfire zone in Southern California.
Yeah, they're just horrible
That's
people.
so messed up.
Yeah,
like, it's like oh my god, like yeah, I like when people's houses burn. Like, oh my, why would you?
That's horrible.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I didn't even hear about that. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was just posted like 20 hours ago. Yeah. It's so bad. Like, we should have to. I think for the future we should find a better way to put out fires, especially because I feel like this isn't just like a new problem. This has been going on at least for a year or 2 now.
Yeah, I mean the technology for I don't know.
We're
I'm not
so
a firefighter, but we're so advanced in everything else, and then fires are still just destroying houses and stuff.
Yeah, I mean we should like build things that like limit houses. What's the word?
Like flammability.
Flammability, yeah. We should build things that limit houses' flammability.
Yeah, I mean, not a scientist, but I don't know how easy that would be. Like,
obviously it's not.
I know like houses they need to have all the like.
There has to be like something that lets out fires. Like, you know when like you're a kid and like you like take out air and stuff, like, and then they teach you like there has to be like.
What do you mean? Take out air?
Like you like learn how fires work. Like, and like fire assembly. So like there has to be something that helps that like flour or something that we can like put in. Like obviously that probably wouldn't work, but like something that you can something easier. More excessive.
That you can just dump on fire.
Yeah,
but it's just that there's so much of it. Like I'm sure there's something that we have that can put out a fire. I know there is, but like,
I know, but like water, it works, but like, is it that efficient? Not really.
But even water, like any of it, if there was something that could instantly put out a fire, there's so much fire that we physically can't actually get to all the fire, and it just keeps spreading.
You see a water hose, right? You know how they have to spray it as a fire for like a minute until it goes out, right?
Yeah.
You see how hard that water's going and how much water that is? There is a ton of water in those. Now imagine you're trying to go with that much water, that pace on those big fires. It's not efficient at all. So there has to be a better situation that we have to try to find to help prevent this.
They're doing their best.
I think
there's people that do this for a living. I'm sure they're doing literally the best they possibly can.
I think the first step is to make houses and things in houses less flammable. I think that's the first step.
We're just gonna like build a bunch of like houses.
No,
it's probably more expensive and stuff. No one's gonna do that.
You're not thinking right now. You add it to the house.
I add what to the house? Like just dump like powder on it?
No, like if you find this, let's say this magical thing in a wall, like this wall, like isn't flammable. You put it in between your walls and the outside of your wall. The house burns, but like you have like an outer shell. So yeah, the stuff on the outside might burn off, but no fire will get in the inside of your house. And
I just don't know if that exists. I don't think magical stuff exists like that.
No, it's non-flammable, like metal. There are things in the world that can prevent fires. We just gotta find a good place to put them and everything else.
And enough of it, and someone that can actually put it everywhere. And I'm assuming it's expensive if it can just put out fires.
You're thinking about money so much, but it's like
that's what people think about.
You're thinking about money, but every house that burns in LA, in a very expensive region, that's millions of dollars down the drain. Not only in houses, but land.
But I'm saying the people that build the houses are looking for how they can make the most money out of it, and I don't know if the people that are gonna build it are thinking about
a lot of houses you build that are newly getting built. Someone buys the land and they build their own house. They like design how they like their house.
Some people do that, but other people just build a house and then sell it.
No, not a newly built house. That's what they do.
Well, that's something. I know. People build their own houses.
But no, you build.
But that.
Let me talk. If like a guy's building a house, he builds it based on a certain money region. So
a budget.
a budget, yes. So if it's if it's an area that doesn't have as much money, obviously you're not going to add this to the house. It doesn't have to be everywhere.
All right. Well, we got to bring it back to a more local scale. I'm sure most of you guys have heard about this in the Bridgewater, Raynham area, but this was in Easton. A young high school girl. She got shot in the face right after getting home from school.
Oh, I didn't hear about that actually.
So yeah, so she I can't believe you didn't hear about it.
Yeah. No, because the time I really see the news is on the weekend, because that's when we really family dinners and the TV's on and stuff.
But yeah, so she got home from school. I think everyone was just getting home from school, and then they're saying it's a targeted attack.
Yeah.
Some guy just pulled up. I think it might have been a couple of guys.
Wait, how old did you say they were?
She's 16 or I think 16.
Oh, 16.
But yeah, she just got it. But she survived. That's the craziest
part. Do they
know
how old the shooter is?
I think they have someone.
Do they suspect?
Yeah, they have a suspect. But yeah. But yeah, she survived it, and she's in critical condition now in the hospital. So she got shot in the face coming home from school, and survived. That's amazing. That's horrible, but the fact that she survived getting shot in the face I didn't even think that was possible.
Yeah.
But yeah. And hopefully those guys are found, because that's just, I don't know since it's a targeted attack, that means they they were trying to kill her. But what could a high school girl have done to someone where they're just gonna decide to shoot her in the face?
Obviously we know nothing about her, but there's very reasonable things you could think of.
Reasonable things to shoot someone in the face. Not
no, because honestly, if it was she could have done something, they could have known the boyfriend. It could have been hitman. It could have been something with drugs.
Obviously it's horrible.
We know nothing that happened. We know nothing really about the situation, so we can't
really comment.
We can't
on
really
that.
think of a reasonable thing.
Yeah.
Because we don't know anything, but.
Yeah, we don't really. They haven't really released that much. We just know that she's in critical condition. There was a couple of guys that shot her after getting home from school.
Not that long ago, someone on the news, so they got they actually hit someone's car, and the guy grabbed her and lifted her above his head. He was 6'3", and slammed her onto the concrete.
She road rage incident, a car accident.
Yeah, she hit him. They were on the side.
Oh my god!
And the police, I don't think, came for an hour or something.
When was this?
Not that long ago. It was within a month or two. It was so bad, and I remember, and they showed it on TV too. And he was big, and she was small. She was she was 5'2", he was 6'3". Lifted her above his head, slammed her on the concrete as hard as he could.
Yeah, those road rage incident things are the craziest things.
She probably got brain damage from that.
Yeah, or something. Broke her neck or something.
Yeah, well, no, I know she had head injury, because her head obviously goes on the cement.
Yeah. Ugh. All right. Well, that was a tough topic. I don't. Yeah. Got the LA fires and the girl getting shot.
It's a gore topic.
Yeah, gore. I don't even feel good laughing.
That's funny. I don't feel good laughing.
We can probably lighten the mood a little bit. Play a game or something.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we can do we've never done this before, obviously, since it's the second episode.
Yep.
But we can do I've seen these a lot. We could do a trivia game.
Hit me with your best shot.
Hit me with your best shot. All right. So we'll do NBA. That's your topic.
That's my forte.
Yeah. So we can do a stat category. So I'll start off with leaders. So I can start off easy, guessing top 5 in a random stat category.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So if we did blocks, do you think you would be able to get top 5 in blocks stats?
I'm maybe.
You want to try?
Yeah. All right. So we got Wemby.
Yes, number 1.
But how many of them are guards? Let's start with that. How many guards?
None. None are guards in the top 5.
I remember last year, like Derek White.
Well, he was the top shot blocking guard. I
remember Fred VanVleet was at the top the other year.
He was?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. All right, but you have Wemby at 1, so it's 5. So just try and get.
Gobert.
No, actually, not top 5.
Center. AD.
AD number 3.
All right.
So you need 2, 4, and 5.
Giannis.
Giannis not up there.
Yeah, that's a bad guess. Who's
Giannis
like
is 14.
big?
Oh, and Rudy's 11. You said him earlier.
Are there any rookies? Or it's like
no rookies.
Actually, I just said Zach Edey because that's the only rookie it would have been. I don't know why I want to say Jokic. Like I know it's not Jokic.
No, definitely not Jokic.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. My gut just tell me that.
So, let's see.
All right, give me a hint.
So 2 of them, the 4 and 5, are both in the East. Yeah, 4 and 5 are both in the East, and then 2 is in the West. Just guess. Try and guess teams. We can do that.
No, because that make.
Well, they're all centers. Actually, no, they're not all centers.
Power forward, probably. Paolo Banchero.
No.
No, he was injured. I'm bugging.
Well, actually, they all play center pretty much.
Wait, is Hartenstein not good at D? No, I don't think so.
No, he's not even up anywhere near here now. Come on, think, guess, make guess.
Is anyone on the Mavericks?
Think of no one on the Mavs.
Hold on, is this West team like a top West team?
The West team, no.
The bottom? Like, what would you define? Like, are they 8 seed and up? So Timberwolves and up.
Yeah. No, they're actually not. No, they're not.
It's the Kings.
No.
They're on the Kings.
No.
Suns?
No.
Nuggets? Ooh, he's on the Jazz. Lauri Markkanen.
Yep. Wait, no, not Lauri Markkanen, but he is on the Jazz.
What?
Come on.
Who else would it be?
Do you want me to tell you?
No, I know his name. If I'm thinking the right guy, like I'm thinking like this.
Come on, Utah Jazz, number 2.
Colin Sexton?
No, I'm gonna tell you.
Well, I don't know why you said number 2 on the list. I was gonna say like.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Did I know my ball knowledge? Yeah, Walker Kessler. That's his
there
name.
You go. Yeah.
I like had him.
Come on.
I had him imaged in my head, and I couldn't.
So now you have top 3. You have Wemby at 1, Kessler at 2, AD at 3.
Oh wait. Jared Allen.
No.
Mobley.
No.
So neither of the Cavs.
No.
Tingus was out. Ooh, Cat.
No.
You said no to Giannis.
Yeah.
Brook Lopez ain't like that. Brook Lopez,
number 5.
Magic. All right, give me a hint. I'm like really stumped.
You want me to? I don't know what to tell you. So he's
like, is he a defensive player? Like give me some more hints.
Like,
obviously they're all good at defense, but like what's his special?
Like, all right, so I'll try and help you get the team. They're top 8 in the East.
Top 8. They're not top 5, right? They're not top 5 team. Not top 5 team.
No, not top 5.
Yeah, all right. So Pacers. No. Okay, wait.
Come on. Pacers center. Matt.
Oh, Pascal Siakam.
No.
Miles Turner.
Yes, there you go.
That was kind of bad.
That was bad.
Then to be fair, you picked blocks.
I wouldn't have done better. Blocks. Yeah, that was a difficult topic.
Like Walker Kessler. Like, when's the last time someone talked about Walker Kessler and how he was good at blocking shots?
All right, you want to do turnovers? Turnovers. You could probably do turnovers.
Dude.
Just think ball dominant guards and 1 forward.
All right, Trae Young.
Trae Young number 3.
All right, James Harden.
James Harden number 1.
All right.
The 2 other guards on this list we've talked about already.
Darius Garland.
No.
Shea.
No.
Uh,
So you have James Harden at 1, Trae Young at 3.
are these like big names?
One's a very big name. Actually,
Jalen Brunson.
No. We've been close to talking about all 3 of these people. We've definitely talked about 2, and then 1, I think we've mentioned his name once. And he's a forward. Yeah. We didn't really talk about him, but I said his name. Very ball dominant. Takes a lot of shots.
LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo Ball at 4.
Ah.
So we have James Harden, Trae Young, LaMelo Ball. So you're missing 2 and 5.
And one's a forward.
5 is a forward.
All right.
So 2 is a point guard.
Point guard. All right.
Yeah. On a sneaky good team.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I feel like. All right. Let me look at.
Standings?
Is he on the Pistons?
Yeah.
Paid.
Yeah.
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 Know it. All right. So I'm missing the forward.
So you're just missing this one. You might not expect, but you just kind of have to, like, once you know it, you'd probably be like, oh yeah, that kind of makes sense.
I don't know why. Like I feel so. Wait, Eastern or Western Conference?
West.
West. All right. I don't know why my gut was telling me JT. JT, come on. JT. I think I forget if it's the Cavs or the Thunder. It's the Cavs. Never mind. I was gonna say because the Cavs are different. To like they have 2 less turnovers than their opponents every game or something. It's crazy. I'm surprised Jamal Murray wasn't up there.
What do you want? I'll give you 1 hint for this person.
All right, give me a hint.
You tell me, like, give me like some type of category.
Give me a hint about this person, like the actual person. Like, give me a hint of like them.
Like,
Not the team, them.
I'll tell you the exact amount of points they average.
All right.
23.6.
Ooh, they can ball.
Yeah, they can definitely ball. Like, definitely one of the best. Forward.
Yeah.
In the West.
Are they
23 points.
God, that's just kind of difficult.
Come on.
I'm thinking. Be patient. Damn. Is it LeBron?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, so you got your top 5 in turnovers. LeBron, I definitely wouldn't guess. Like, I guess it makes sense, but, like, it doesn't really make sense. So, James Harden gets 4.6 turnovers.
Yeah.
Cade with 4.3 and Trae with 4.3.
Yeah.
LaMelo just at 4, and then LeBron at 3.7. So, like, and he's tied with Jordan Poole, so technically it could have been Jordan Poole too. They both have 3.7.
Jordan Poole has been.
I probably would have guessed Giannis. I'm surprised you didn't guess Giannis.
I did guess Giannis.
Oh, you did?
I did.
For turnovers? I thought you guessed him for blocks.
No, I don't think I guessed.
Because Giannis is at 3.6 too.
Yeah, I would have guessed Giannis. I don't know why I didn't. I thought I did, but.
But yeah.
No,
I thought that
no,
was.
it's because I asked if he was in the. I went to do the forward last. And I asked if he was in the East or the West, and you said East.
Oh, yeah, that's why.
Yeah, so.
But yeah, I think that list was pretty, like, the guards was definitely very easy. Like, James Harden, Trae Young, LaMelo.
Cade,
yeah, those are pretty
Cade
simple.
Cunningham.
All right, well.
That's going to be the episode for today.
That just about wraps it up pretty much. We went over a lot of topics today.
Gonna get a video out soon.
Yeah, we'll definitely get this out tonight.
Yeah, we'll make sure to tell Cole that you missed him.
Yeah, and Gabe, rub it in their face.
Yeah.
But thanks everyone for listening. Make sure you subscribe to BTV Access Corporation.
Yeah, thanks for the studio.
Yeah, we gotta thank them every episode. Thank you, Jeff. Thanks, BTV. Make sure you all follow us or whatever. If you're listening on YouTube, subscribe.
Turn those noties on.
Turn those noties on. But yeah, thank you everyone.